Hello and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host, Rob Bentley, and thanks for tuning in. On today's show, we'll update you on postseason action for Ferris State hockey, along with men's and women's basketball as both teams get ready for the NCAA tournament. We'll start first, though, with Bulldog Hockey and joined by head coach Bob Daniels. Coach, welcome to the show.
Good to be here, Rob.
I know a tough ending to the season this past weekend for your team, but obviously going on the road and trying to win in the CCHA playoffs is never an easy task.
No, it's not. And, you know, we had a good showing. We played well on Friday, lost in overtime. Guys gave it their all. Disappointing, no question about it, disappointing. But I was proud of the way the guys worked and the effort they put forward.
I know, obviously, you lose some seniors, and never easy to kind of end your season for those seniors that are playing maybe their final college hockey game.
Well, it's hard to know. You know, we're in the last group of kids that played during COVID. And so a lot of them, we have 11 seniors, but a number of them could come back for another year. Now we're in the process here this week of trying to figure out which guys are coming back and you know, who we're going to have back. And but regardless, you know, we are going to lose some of those guys, and you know, those are always tough losses.
As we go to the highlights, we'll start with Friday's game, and got off to a great start in terms of getting the lead early against Bemidji State in this series.
Yeah, we had two goal leads in the Friday night game, and we really came out strong. Jumped to a 2-0 lead. I believe they tied it 2-2. Then we jumped out to a 4-2 lead, eventually losing in overtime. But really had a good start to the game and a good first period. You can see here, scored on the power play 9 minutes into the game. Then Austin McCarthy, that's his second goal of the game. He got the first goal on a deflection from Caleb Bergang. But it was good to see Austin McCarthy show up on the scoreboard. Here we have a little bit of a lost coverage, maybe some goaltender interference. Probably a goal I would have liked to have had reviewed. Didn't see it because our guys were standing up on the bench and wasn't sure whether we should burn a timeout and having that looked at.
Here, Bemidji State had a great season, and obviously you knew they were going to bounce back in a game like this after the early start.
Yeah, they had a really good D-core. They've got a strong D-core, and it's deep, and they're on top of their game right now. You know, I felt good here. We take the lead again halfway through the game, a 3-2 lead on a great play by Tyler Schleppe. But you know, you could tell they're really starting to feel. I think they're on a 9-game winning streak right now, and I really thought, though, this on the first night that we were going to come out victorious. We were playing that well, and it was really an even game.
Had the lead here at 4-2, and they battle back. Maybe what were some keys here as you get ready to go into this third period?
Well, you know, that was a tough goal to give up right there, the power play goal, because we had done a great job of killing it. It was close to being killed, and then on the shot, it ricocheted off Nick Hale right back to the guy, and you know, just more of a fluke goal than anything. And that, you know, but here we are, we're playing in the third, and you know, we get it down to 37 seconds when they're on a power play and pull the goalie and tie it up, and so yeah, you can see just under 40 seconds, and you know, had we held on, I tell you, I liked our chances in this series.
They get a quick goal here in overtime, and always tough to lose that first game here in a series in a play like that.
Yeah, it is, and what ended up happening on that is one of our defensemen, Jack Messick, took a shot off the ankle. He's down, he's crawling to the bench, and we got a guy out, but he never was able to get in the play. You know, it's just a tough situation. But it would have been great. I really felt like we were in control of that game. And even in the third period, I thought we did a super job of peeling minutes off that clock. And I felt bad that we weren't able to hold on. I felt bad for the guys because we had played that well.
Came back Saturday night, and as we go to the highlights of Saturday's game, trailing 1-0 in the series. You knew your playoff kind of hopes were at stake here in the second game.
Yeah, they were. Our season was at stake, and guys came out. We played very well again that day. Maybe ran out of a little bit of juice. But when we had a lot of chances early on in the game, you'll see a couple of them right here, that if we get up and we get the lead, you know, the whole key for us, I thought, going into the second night was coming out with that lead. You can see at the end of one, it was 0-0. Game was really dead even. But I really felt it was important that we get the first goal. You could see not a great goal here, one that normally Logan Stein would have, but they do get the first goal to start the second. And then from there, we're kind of chasing the game.
Not one to make excuses, but a lot working against you here. You're down in the series and obviously playing in front of a great crowd and on the road with a long road trip here over the course of the week.
Yeah, and I don't think energy was a problem for us. I do, I did feel, like I said, the key going in, I thought all along, like, we got to find a way to get that first goal. Even with that said, though, we go into the third, we're down 3-0, and I felt like we were in it. We would have needed a bounce. We needed a momentum shift. We weren't able to get that. And then, once it got to 4 with 4 minutes to go, then. But I give the guys credit. They kept battling right to the end.
As you look back kind of over the course of the season, maybe talk about some of the strides your program took, obviously, with some of those younger guys, really kind of elevating their game here over the course of the season.
Well, I thought, we had Luigi Benincasa was on the all-rookie team. I think he led all-rookie scorers in the league in points. He obviously had a great year. Thought Jack Messick as a freshman had an outstanding season. Emerson Good, and then Travis Schaudy as a sophomore had a terrific season. And one guy, Antonio Venuto, a senior, he kind of had a breakout year. He's had 12 goals, and he could, I think he's one with the potential to come back. He may also sign a pro contract. We'll see. But if he comes back, he's a player I think that next year would be, we could look at to score 20. But we did. We made some strides. When we had some sophomores, though, that I think we're going to look to have a bounce back year next year. We did have a couple guys not have the seasons we were hoping that they would have. And, I think a lot of hard work over the summer, and they put the foot, they approach it the right way. I think they could have years to kind of match their freshman years.
I know you give guys a little time off here, but how important is it to get really back to work this spring and get ready for another season?
No, it all starts now for next year, and we'll give them this week off, and then we'll have our first team meeting on Monday, and of the new year, and we'll get right back into the conditioning part of it and some skill development on the ice, and I think we can really set the tone right now in the spring for our season next year, and so this is a very critical time for us.
These guys not only hockey players but also student athletes, and I know a number of them among the leaders in terms of the academic all-league selections and the scholar athletes here in the CCHA.
Yeah, I believe we had 22 named the all-CCHA academic team, so the majority of our players were on it, which is great to see. Great students. All our seniors are going to graduate on time. Our fifth-year seniors are going to graduate with master's degrees, if not right now in the spring and August after a couple more summer classes. So I'm real proud of what they do in the classroom. They work hard on the ice, and obviously they work hard in the classroom as well.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time, and thanks for being with us all season long, and looking forward to another year of Bulldog Hockey coming up in the fall.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rob.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.